The Peace app is how do you pass the peace to somebody else who's feeling like the world is their enemy? How do you help them feel peaceful and connected with God? Has 3 pictures with it, and those 3 pictures start out with something that would make you feel appreciation, listening to what might God have to say to you, and then telling the person next to you what it is that brought you peace. Every Christian in the world should know how to help someone else become peaceful and connect with God when you're feeling like an enemy. We should know how to do that because we were once God's enemy and we learned how to be peaceful and connect with God. And whatever it is, it actually was the dynamic behind that. Didn't require a lot of understanding or complexity or figuring out what the other person's weakness is. None of those strategies are necessary. What is necessary, though, is the active presence of God, and that's what we have some doubts about. If I actually asked someone to connect with God, would he show up and would he make any difference? Well, if we're not used to living in a way of where we check and see if he shows up and makes any difference, we're not about to take that risk with someone else. I remember being over in a country in Southeast Asia where they'd had a tsunami, and as a result of the tsunami, a lot of people killed, and there'd been a civil war and a lot of people killed. And I was teaching that group how to do these 3 things. And it turned out that a fair amount of the group was Hindu, but I didn't know it. And I think if I'd known it, I wouldn't have had the courage to do what I did. But because I didn't know, I simply asked to stop and be grateful. Have God showed up, and what does he want you to know that'll bring you peace, and tell the person next to you. By the end of 4 days of doing that, the Hindus announced themselves, and they said that they had all decided to become followers of this God that brought them peace. All right? Because he was there, right? Yeah. That is a side effect of passing the peace. A lot of people like this God when he shows up and he shows them how to live a peaceful life. And that app is available, and we're looking for translations, so anybody that would like to work with us on that, we're glad to do that.